So today we're going to be talking about vent covers, and I think it's super important and one of the most critical camping enhancements that we offer, and we'll talk about it. On the table here, we're going to have three different options for vent covers from the Maxx Air brand. All the way on the left is going to be these black Maxx Air. This one's great for if the customer wants a cover over the bedroom area or something like that, and they don't want a lot of light protruding through that vent cover. That's a great option for that. The next one over is going to be that kind of opaque-ish white color. This is going to be the standard color of most vents itself. If you do want some light filtering, this is great, but you still want that natural light to come in. It's a fantastic option. Now, both of these are going to be what's considered Maxx Air 1s, and they work for just a standard roof vent that doesn't have a fan, or if it has a small fan, this is also a great option. One of the 4-inch fans, these work fantastic for. But if you get into a larger fan, say in a bathroom, which is the full size of the vent, you need to go with something like this Maxx Air 2. Now, there is another option we're going to talk about shortly, but the Maxx Air 2 itself works for those larger fans because it's got the more surface area of the vents back here. And this one happens to be in the smoke color. This is a great one for having that natural light come in, but it's tinted a little bit when it does come in. Now, when it comes to price, the two vent covers here on the left are going to be a little bit cheaper than the Maxx Air 2 over here on the right. So keep that in mind if there's a budget that has to be stuck to. But you always want to make sure, too, that they get paired properly with the correct size fan. So if you have the smaller fan or no fan at all, those are fantastic. That larger fan you find a lot of times in the bathroom or in the kitchen area above the cooktop or something like that, Maxx Air 2 would be the correct option. Now, some items I like to highlight whenever I'm talking about these two customers are going to be the fact that you can keep your vent open in the rain, in essence. And this is great for if you're camping and somebody uses the facilities. You can open up that vent, allow that fresh air in, or run the fan, even if it was raining out, not allowing any of that rain to come in through the vent. So that's a fantastic option there. The other thing I like to point out, too, is the fact that these are great for just leaving your vents open when the unit's being stored in general. These things get closed up, they can get stuffy inside, and you don't want that. So it's good to have these over each of the vents, and I always had two covers. That way I could open up two covers and have a cross flow of that to keep my unit not as stuffy, especially when I wasn't using it for an extended period of time or storing it or anything like that. So those are some good ways to also upsell this product. Now, the only thing I don't have here is going to be the fan mate, which is going to be really designed for any fans that have 5 or more speed settings. So if you do have a fan like that, that would be the option for that. It's a little bit more expensive than what we have here on the table, but works properly for that higher speed fan.